Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are going to be taking up a 7-star to rank 2 that I didn't really think I will end up ranking for quite a while. Now obviously all of you can read the title of the video, and it is going to be one of the newer champions. This is going to be Ironheart. And you guys know me, I like to be completely honest and transparent with why I rank who and so on and so forth. And in this case, right here, right now, it's entirely because of Alliance War, and she's a tactic champion, and there aren't too many Ironhearts that aren't any Ironhearts that are ranked up in our battle group. And we're just trying to cover all the bases because of the new tactic, and obviously the most popular bans are going to be the ones that we already have a lot of ranked up. They are the strongest champions, something like, Silks and Shuris and Lady Deathstrikes and Omega Sentinels and so on and so forth. So we are just kind of expanding on the potential offensive champions. Nobody had her ranked up in my battle group. I do happen to have her duped, and that's entirely why I'm ranking her up. I'm not saying she's an awful champion. What I am trying to say is I had no reason to rank her up until now. And besides Alliance War Attack, I'm not entirely sure what else I would do with an Ironheart rank up in most situations. But, hopefully she will come. She will be useful outside of Alliance War as well from time to time. And hopefully I'll get some decent use out of her over time. Unfortunately, again, I don't necessarily think so. But no, I could be wrong. I know that there are some people who really do like Ironheart, and again, I'm wanting to be perfectly clear. I don't think she's a bad or an awful champion. I'm just thinking in virtually everything else that I would need a tech champion, I'd almost always rather pick a Red Skull, or I don't know, a Shuri, or Omega Sentinel, or a Warlock, or somebody else. And that's kind of the theme of 2024 champions in general. Now that I have upset the lady, let's see if I do remember the rotation properly. If I recall, it's basically a level 1 spam until you're ready to cash out with level 2. So I do not have any boost or recall masteries active. I will select her now as a rank 2 Ironheart right here for the new Alliance War season. We do need to change the stat focus. We're going to add, let's go with critical rating, why not? And sure, block penetration, why not? Does have some immunities like Cold Snap and Incinerate immunity, which could potentially come in handy for one of the lanes, the first path. Path 9 in section 1, because this poison incinerate hazard shift, so maybe that's where she's gonna end up getting used. But first, let's see how she does against Winter Soldier, and then see where else we can bring her in. She does have a pre-fight ability where we can switch her debuffs from Incinerate to Rupture. It's kind of like Scorpion, except worse, because she doesn't gain any additional immunities, and she has less choice, but still having that backup extra is quite fine. So what we want to do is basically get as many debuffs on as possible, then pause them, and then drop our level 1s, and do that a few times, and then cash out with like a big level 2. Again, ideally I do want to build up to all the debuffs in the world. So again, keep pausing them, trying to stay aggressive. We do have Incinerate vulnerability here on active as well. We're going to go in for another one. So we have spammed 3 level 1s. We have built up a crap ton of debuffs. I'm going to be super aggressive, and let's see the big cash out of the level 2. I mean, that was decent. So 3 level 1s, 1 level 2, and Winter Soldier is dead. That's an awful time at all, to be honest. doing slightly better than I expected her to. So 3 level 1s, that's 3 bars, 5 bars of power in total. Fairly solid. You can try out, well, to be fair, the relic is helping the incinerate debuffs a bit as well, but let's try out the class disadvantage. So Winter Soldier was 1 minute and 10. Let's see if we can get close to that, or whether the class disadvantage actually slows her down quite a lot. So again, you do want as many medium combo finishers as possible. She does have a very cool tracking debuff. Once you have 5 repulsor debuffs on the tracking passive, once you have 5 repulsor thingies on the opponent, she inflicts a tracking passive that obviously prevents you from missing. So that's also quite neat and useful. It almost feels like the tactic abilities are borderline copy of what Ironheart does. She also does have like a suppression on her heavy attack, I believe, which, you know, doesn't really fit into her rotation for most part. And her level 3 is also not the greatest, so her typical rotation would end up being level 1 until we're ready to cash out. So I'm gonna go for an extra level 1 against TMM, build up even more of these debuffs. I just need AI not to be a twat machine. And now we're gonna cash out. And that was even slightly overkill. So potentially it could have been. This is also a fairly fast time. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Okay. Not awful. Does she have any cool synergies? It's gonna be interesting to check that out. It does not stack. Each unique champion on team. Or which synergies would she be very good with? Okay, so to the Ironheart. First hit special attack 1 grants an unstoppable buff for 8 seconds. Don't think that's gonna be too relevant right now. Reduce the duration of armor up cooldowns. That thing that's too great. So, no cool synergies. Does have one with Spider Punk, I believe. Again, check that out. But this is only 4% attack, so that's nothing too special here either. Okay, so we're gonna go for the cool synergies. We're gonna go for Mr. Fantastic for extra power stings. That's even too helpful here. Why not, I suppose. Where is the Mr. Fantastic? And we can bring in Magneto House of X. So for the tech one, I one with I think Doc Ock work. No, Doc Ock would work here as a double. Sweet. So besides that, we can bring in Magneto House of X. That's generically a decent one to have. I actually do have that 7-star Magneto now. Be quite neat. 7-star Magneto House of X, and what else do we want to bring in? So like an attack or crit Spidey or OG Spidey. Nick Fury should be good. He is a hero after all. So let's get Nick Fury on our side and see how she does now. So first fight was 110. Then we can maybe do a Labyrinth fight as well. So activate this and see. But well, I suppose the good thing is that overall she does have a fairly simplistic playstyle. So that's not bad at all. And she's also one of the few champions in the game that are reverse control immune. That's an additional plus. We do not have too many of those. And that ability is becoming more and more in demand recently. So we're gonna go for another one. Oh, maybe this time. Maybe this time, with 2 level 1s, we can make this work. Hey. 2 level 1s. This was fast. This was not bad. 54 seconds. Solid. Okay. Okay. So, let's go to Labyrinth of Legends. And beat up on Red Hulk and Old Man Logan afterwards. I believe he has a massive physical resistance, but he's instant immune. So this might not be the best matchup, but let's see how she does. Because obviously, Red Hulk. Oh wait, is Labyrinth Red Hulk not immune to incinerates? I think that could have been the case. Well, let's try it out with Raptures anyways. I forgot to activate Magneto's pre-fight. It's gonna be annoying. Repulsor dodge is active, that's fine. I'm actually kind of enjoying using her, to be honest. Come on. So just gonna go with the level 2 here. Okay. Okay. As long as I can be super aggressive, should be good. I just needed... Well, I mean, I am gonna lose some of these, so that's guaranteed. Should have went for level 2 again. That's what I should have done. That's fine. See how many of these survive. Go. How many of these will drop off? Most of them, I bet. Yep, only 14 survived. So this wasn't as great. Could have definitely played this better. But not going too poorly either. I bet Old Man Logan's gonna be much faster though. So we need another level 1. And now we're gonna push for level 2 with however many we have. We'll have the pause active, or maybe one more. Keep in mind that this guy's tankier than most Labyrinth opponents. Again, we need to get on to pause these. I had gotten a little bit more power. Fine. And we're just gonna build up level 2. And I didn't even activate the White Max pre-fight for this one. Come on, okay, this is taking a bit. I'll admit, this could have been faster. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna need to pause it and then go for level 2. Come on then. Super aggressive for the finish. Last 5% health, and yeah, obviously that will be enough. Right. For 4 minutes, not the greatest time. But, in my defense, I mean, Ironheart's defense, really. That wasn't awful either. Right, so now we're gonna go back to Incinerates instead of Raptures. And yeah, there aren't too many champions that do inflict Rapture. Come on then. Medium finish combos. I need to dex one hit as well before I activate my pause. Then you got 2 level 1s, level 2. That's gonna be the standard rotation here. How did that not trigger Dex, though? Making me waste time. Okay, so we're gonna throw this at 27 debuffs. Solid. Again, this is annoying. I'm gonna go for 2 level 1s and level 2. At least there are no annoying mini games on this champion. Not gonna lie, that is quite nice. Not to have some sort of perfect release or swipey uppy downy thing. Oh, come on. Okay, that pause still worked. Still good. I'm still good. Still good. So only 18 debuffs here. It's still a decent amount of damage. The debuff damage adds up too. It'll be interesting to see how much is the total tick per second there. Like 20 debuffs. So this one was 2 minutes. This one was much faster. If you ask me, a very decent result. So that is Ironheart. Again, to be perfectly honest, this is an Alliance War tactic champion rank up. Not because she would have been the tech champion that I want to rank up the most at this given moment, to be honest. Then again, now that I look of it, I mean, they're starting at Spider-Man. Might as well have been Ironheart, I guess. So yeah, let me know what you guys personally think about Ironheart, and I will catch you soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next